it takes you right into the belly of the beast, if you will. This is home video shot by an amateur, and as nearly as we can tell, this gentleman must be a doctor. He's showing some of that video. This is after one of the airplanes, the second airplane has crashed into the second tower. You see the debris coming down. And watch this debris take over. We'll stop talking so you can just absorb this moment. He's saying, I hope I live.
It's coming down on me. Here it comes. I'm getting behind the car. It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find people who need help. I don't think I'm one of them. You okay, sir? Okay. Can I just get a toot off your respirator? Can I get a toot? I'm seeing a couple of clean breaths. That's good. Okay. Back to you. This is the car I hid behind. It saved my life. Oh, wait, maybe it was this one. There's all these noises. I don't know what it is. They say someone needs help.
Yeah, Mike! Mike! Mike, come over here! Yeah!
Anybody need a doctor?
Where are you?
Oxygen. Don't have oxygen.
Hello, Doc.
Hey, that guy needs some oxygen. If someone can share it with him.
10-4.
Thanks.
Okay, this is that video that we've shown now. That's the third time I've seen it, Tracy, and I've got to tell you, it's as compelling as the first time I saw it. I just can't even imagine being in that kind of a situation, although you felt like you were there from watching that video.
You could hear him trying to breathe. The person who was shooting that amateur video for us sounded like a doctor. It sounded like he knew what he was talking about in terms of the respirators and oxygen and that sort of thing. But you could also hear people choking and gasping, coughing in the background. You can only imagine from all that debris that there's so much littering the air with every breath. It's polluted.
Brian commented earlier when he was sitting here looking at that video, he said he thought that, well, for one thing, that strange noise that we heard might be one of the alarms that was actually on the suits of the fire and rescue crews that were there. The other aspect of watching what was taking place there was to realize how quiet it was, how strangely quiet. I mean, New York City, you know New York City, it's always got horns and honking and sirens and that sort of thing, and at that moment all you could hear were those strange alarms that were on the firemen's suits, that sort of chirping sound.
Which, if Brian was correct, then that would have suggested that they were out of time. But you're looking at video from another sort of angle of the same thing, just moments before that amateur video was shot of the commercial airliner just plowing into the second tower, just going up in smoke. It's hard to watch.
The eyes, all eyes were toward the sky anyway. They were watching the first. Look at this. It goes through the back and breaks through.
It doesn't even look real.
No.
It just doesn't.
No, this all looks like a Hollywood movie, but this is real life in the year 2001.
And we know so many emergency management personnel rushed to the scene, police officers, firefighters, maybe even 400 firefighters, of which now we are learning that perhaps 200, half of them are missing, and some of them might be presumed dead.
They said entire companies were gone, and certainly we understand that. Again, this is that video we saw just a moment ago from the ground level, where you see that debris raining down after the second aircraft hit the second tower.
And that is why so many of the emergency personnel are missing now and some presumed dead because they would have been the ones who rushed inside those buildings in the moments after the first plane and then the second plane came through, having no idea that there was so much structural damage done to the Twin Towers there that the buildings moments later would collapse on them, underneath them, around them, the walls just crumbling in.
The story that's worth telling again, it was our understanding that in the first bombing that took place in '93, that one of the reasons that the tower did not come down was because the bomb was at the center of the building in the parking garage. And in fact, the structure is actually held up by the walls on the outside. Any number of stories. The Learning Channel has run stories about this particular thing and that particular phenomenon. So here we see two aircraft that are slammed into the side of both towers, breaking essentially that structural rigidity, and both of them came crashing down.
Whoever did plan this out, whoever is responsible for the carnage, for the destruction, you wonder how long they had been planning this out and how they would have been able to recruit so many people to take part in it, because those people were on a suicide mission.
Yes, they were. And again, as our terrorists experts have told us, probably working in cells where they really don't know which other group is out there working, and consequently they keep a high level of security among themselves and make